Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Welcome to our second online class of higher mathematics. In last class, I have discussed about the radical equation and solve the question 1 to 5. Today, I would like to discuss the remaining question of this exercise. Already you know your half-yearly exam syllabus 5.1 and 5.2 for chapter 5. Okay, today we want to also discuss about the sample creative of this exercise. Okay, let's go to today's class. Okay, open your book. Now you can see the question 6 and 8. Same type question number 6 and 8, because their solution procedure are same. Okay, if you understand question number 6, then you also do the question number 8. At first, we want to discuss question number 6, and in previous class, in last class, we have discussed what is radical term and how we can solve the equation involve radical terms. Okay, root over x square minus 8 and root over x square minus 4 is equal to 6. At first, isolate the radical term if it need. Then x square root over x square minus 8 and root over x square minus 14 convert into left hand side to right hand side. Okay, now squaring both sides. This is the important step to solve the radical equation. Okay, then square this term, we have got x square minus 8. Then square this term, a minus b whole square. A minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. And 6 square is equal to 36. 6a into 2 is equal to 12. And root over x square minus 14 is equal to x square minus 14. Now, x square minus 18 in left hand side, 36 plus x square minus 14 transfer into left hand side. So, plus 36, it will be minus 36. Plus x square, it will be minus x square. Minus 14, it will be plus 14. So, simplify this line. After, we have x square minus x square. It will be 0, minus 8 minus 36 plus 14 is equal to minus 30. And right hand side is minus 12 root over x square minus 14. So, how we can simplify this line? It is easy to say dividing both sides by 6, because 6 is the common number for both minus 30 and minus 12. So, dividing 6 and minus, both sides minus will be discarded, and so dividing by 6 is equal to 5, and dividing in this is equal to 2 root over x square minus 14. In this line, squaring again in both sides, then 2 square is equal to 4 root over x square minus 14, root over n square, square root and square will be removed, then x square minus 14 is equal to 5 square is equal to 25. So, multiply this term by 4 is equal to 4x square minus 56 is equal to 25. So, 4x square is equal to 25 plus 56 is equal to 81, and x is equal to plus minus 9 divided by 2. Already we have got the possible solution of this equation, but in previous class already I have discussed about the verification of this equation. It is important. Verification is important for this equation. Without verification, it is impossible to say these roots is the final root of this equation. This is not the roots of equation. How we can find out this root? how we can say after verification, then these roots is the roots of this equation. Okay, now we want to see the verification. Okay, at first we have taken x is equal to 9 by 2. So x is equal to 9 by 2. X is replaced by 9 by 2 in left hand side. In left hand side, x square minus 8. So x is 9 by 2 minus 8. Is also this term 9 by 2. So 9 square is equal to 81 divided by 4 and minus 8. Also this term 81 divided by 4 minus 14. Taking LCM in denominator, 4 and 1 is equal to 4. So 81 minus 32 and also this term. And 81 minus 32 is equal to 49. Then 81 minus 56 divided by 81 minus 56 is equal to 25. Okay. Square root of 49 is equal to 7. Square root of 4 is equal to 2. Square root of 25 is equal to 5. Square root of 4 is equal to 2. So taking LCM in denominator, 2 and 2 LCM is 2. 7 plus 5 is equal to 12. 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6. So this is our right hand side. We can observe right hand side is 6, and after verification also you have got 6. So left hand side and right hand side is equal. So our answer is verified. Again we want to say the values x is equal to minus 9 divided by 2, and similar calculation. I think that it is easy to understand for all of my students. So similar calculation, also 6 and also right hand side. So both values are verified by this equation. So we can say x is equal to plus minus 9 by 2 is our required solution. Okay, now we want to go our second question. Now we want to discuss about question number 9 and 10. Also they are same type question because they are 9 and 10 solution procedure are same. Okay, now we want to discuss the question number 9. At first question number 9 and 10. So we want to discuss about the question number 10. If you understand question number 10, then you will do the question number 9 at your home. So now I want to discuss question number 10. Please attentively listen to me attentively. X minus 1 divided by 3x plus 2, and this term are reverse each other. So let a is equal to this. So root over 1 by a is equal to just reverse of this term. So from the above equation, this is a, and 2 into this is 1 by a is equal to 3. So a plus 2 divided by a is equal to 3. Taking a is an LCM in denominator, then a square plus 2 is equal to 3. Cross multiplication, by the cross multiplication we can write it a square plus 2 is equal to 3a, then a square minus 3a plus 2 is equal to 0. Then after middle term we have got the value a is equal to 1 and a is equal to 2, but our variable is x. What is a? A is equal to this, and a replaced by this term, and a replaced by this term. Squaring both sides by this term is by the square and square root will be removed, then x minus 1 and 3x plus 2. Square of 1 is equal to 1. So 3x cross multiplication, 3x plus 2 is equal to x minus 1. So 2x is equal to minus 3, x is equal to minus 3 by 2 is the first value, and For the second term, a is equal to this. For the second value of a is equal to 2. And similar calculation, we have got x is equal to minus 9 by 11. Okay. X is equal to minus 3 by 2 and x is equal to minus 9 by 11. Both are the possible solution of question number 10. So now we need verification. So our verification, if x is equal to minus 3 by 2. Okay. So x is replaced by minus 3 by 2. Then we can write minus 3 by 2 and minus 1. So 3 into minus 3 by 2 plus 2. Then, and similar calculation, x is replaced by minus 3 by 2 plus 2 and x is minus 3 by 2 minus 1. Then LCM in above terms, I mean numerator 2 minus 3 minus 2. Then in denominator 3 into minus 3 is equal to minus 9 by 2 plus 2. And this term is also same, just this is reverse term of this. Okay, similar calculation. So minus 5 by 2 minus 9 plus 4. So minus 5 by 2 in denominator also minus 9 plus 4 minus 5 by 2. This is similar calculation. No need to discuss. Okay. Minus 5 by 2 minus 5 by 2, after simplification it will be 1, and also after simplification it will be 1. So root over 1 root over 1, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. So already which is equal to right hand side. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. So x is equal to minus 3 by 2 are verified. And now also minus 9 divided by 11. So x is replaced by minus 9 divided by 11, minus 9 divided by 11, minus 9 divided by 11. So minus 9 minus 11. LCM is 11. So, and also this term 3 into minus 9 is equal to minus 27 divided by 11 plus 2. And this term is same. So no need to discuss. Just this is the reverse term of this. Okay, so minus 20 divided by 11, and this term 11 is a LCM in denominator. So 11 into 2, 22. So minus 27 plus 22 is equal to minus 5 divided by 11, and upper term, I mean numerator is not changed, minus 20 divided by 11. So minus minus and minus will be remove, and in this term also, and 20 divided by 11 it will be reverse because it has a divide. After multiplication it will be reverse, minus 11 divided by 5, 11 and 11 will be discarded, then 20 divided by 5 is equal to 4, and this term is same, just reverse term. So 2 into 1 by 4. If it is 4, then it will be 1 by 4 because this is the reverse term of this. Okay, so this is 2, and 1 by root over 4 is equal to 1 by half. 2 and 2 will be removed, then 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, which is also equal to the right hand side. So x is equal to minus 3 by 2 and x is equal to minus 9 by 11. Both are the solution of this equation because both are verified by the equation. Okay, the remaining question of this exercise is question number 7. This is also the important question of this exercise. Okay, this is the last question. Already we have discussed the all questions. This is the last question. X square minus 9x plus x square minus 6x plus 9, and this term is also is equal to 1. This is the original equation or radical equation. So plus 9 and plus 6, we can reorder this term. Plus 9 we can write it plus 6 if it is plus 6. If we write this plus 6, then this term and this term will be equal. If we can write 9 is equal to 6 plus 3, then this term and this term will be equal. We can replace by this term is a, because the equation will be more easier than previous. Okay, this term is a, so a plus 3, and this term is a. Okay, now we want to isolate the radical terms, minus root over a in right hand side plus root over a, and now squaring. This is a plus 3, a plus b whole square. By the algebraic formula, we can write root of a square plus 2a plus 1. So, a plus 3 is equal to a plus 2 root over a plus 1. So, a and 1 transfer into left hand side, plus a, it will be minus a, plus 1, it will be minus 1, then 2 root over a. And plus a minus a, it will be 0. 3 minus 1 is equal to 2, and 2 root over a. And 2 and 2 dividing both sides by 2, we can write root over a is equal to 1, and it's squaring again. So a is equal to 1. What is a? This is our question. A is x square minus 6x plus 6, and replace this term. And after the middle term, it is easy to say x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 5. Already we have got the possible solution of this equation. How we can write? What we can do? Then we need verification. It is easy. Okay, now we want to verification. Okay, verification in x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 5 is our possible solution. So now we have taken x is equal to 5 for verification. So our left hand side is this term, and this term is our left hand side. So x is equal to 5. It is easy calculation, no need to discuss. This is 1 and is equal to right hand side, verified. Okay, and another portion x is equal to 1, also verified by this equation, also 1. So our required equation, required solution, x is equal to 1 and 5. This is our solution of this equation. Okay, my dear student, already we have completed our discussion of 5.2. So our half yearly syllabus is 5.1. In 5.1, already we have discussed about quadratic equation. And what is quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is equal to quadratic equation. And already we have discussed how we can solve the quadratic equation and what is the nature of the root. Already I want to recall these topics again, just for remember. Okay, you can see your previous text. Standard form of quadratic equation, just for recall. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Already we have discussed this exercise. Okay, then x is equal to, this is the root of this equation. So discriminant, this term is called a discriminant of the equation. D is equal to b square minus 4ac. It is important to memorize these topics, to memorize this identity. If d is greater than 0, then what is the nature of roots? Then roots are real, unequal, and rational. Why this root is rational? Because perfect square. If d is perfect square, what is perfect square? Root over 64, 49. This number is a perfect square number. So d is greater than 0 and perfect square. Then roots are real, unequal, and rational root will be. You have to memorize those topics. Okay. If d is greater than 0, but what is the difference between two lines? It was perfect square, now it is not perfect square. Just difference is rational and not rational, and it is called irrational. If d is equal to 0, then what? Real and equal. If d less than 0, then roots not real, because d less than 0, that means d is negative. If in this term d or b square minus 4ac is negative, then root over negative number is not a defined number. In higher class you will you will know what is root over minus 1. This is a complex number. So d is less than 0. It is up to this. Just you have to know it is not real number. Okay, just to recall this basic information of 5.1, and because we need for creative question. Today we want to discuss about the creative question between 5.1 and 5.2. Okay, see the question, creative question. This is important because in exam you have to answer the creative question. So what is pattern of this question you have to know. For 5.1 and 5.2, consider the following expression: x square plus 4x is equal to p. So this is the given term. Question number A. If p is equal to minus 4, then find the value of x. Okay, so given term x square plus 4x is equal to p, then p is equal to minus 4. Then we can write x square plus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0. Then by the middle term we have x is equal to minus 2 and minus 2. But if this term not calculated by the middle term, how we can get this solution? Then when this term not calculated by the middle term, not possible calculation by the middle term, then it is we can solve this question by this method. No way. It is only one way. If any term not possible by the middle term, then how we can get its solution? By this process. Okay. Now we can do this math by this formula. Also we can solve this method, but because this is the middle term, this is possible to do the middle term, so that's why we did not apply this formula. Okay, if not possible to middle term, we have to use this formula. Okay, now question number B. If p is equal to 12, determine the discriminant and explain the nature of the given equation, roots of given equation. How we can possible it? Discriminant is b square minus 4ac. What is b? B is the coefficient of x. What is a? A is the coefficient of x square. What is c? C is the coefficient. C is the constant term of this equation. Okay, now you can observe the question number B. P is equal to 12. What is P? In question is 10. P is equal to x square plus 4. Okay, P is equal to x square plus 4x is equal to 12. Then this is the quadratic equation. The coefficient of x square is called A. The coefficient of x is B, and the coefficient or constant is C. So A is equal to 1, B is equal to 4, C is equal to minus 2. In serially you can say 1, 4, minus 12. That means A, B and C. So B is equal to 4 and 4, A is equal to 1, C is equal to minus 12. So already we have got our answer is 64. This is our discriminant. So the question is discriminant and nature of root. So discriminant is 64 and nature. How we can find the nature? Analyze this value. 64, it is a perfect square number. So what is this? If D is perfect square, what condition should be followed? Roots are real, unequal and rational. So we can say roots are real, rational and unequal. This is the nature of roots. This is not. It is no need to mention in your answer script. Okay. Now the question number C. Solve this equation. Root over p minus 4, root over p minus 10 is equal to 6. Okay. we can see the solution. P minus 4, P minus 10 is equal to 6. Okay, P is equal to x square plus 4x. It is given in your question. Minus 4 and this also 6. Okay. And now x square plus 4x, then this type of question already we have solved in your question. This type question, this solution system is same as of solution system of our creative question C and creative question C. So P is equal to this, and both are solution. Question number 7, the solution system of question number 7 and 1, this creative C is also same procedure. Okay, this is A and this is minus 10, we can write it minus 4 minus 6, then this is A minus 6 is equal to 6. Then isolated the radical term and solution as progress, and we have got the two values, x is equal to minus 5 by 2 and x is equal to minus 13 by 2, because no need to detail discuss, because already we have discussed same type question. Okay, so x is equal to 5 by 2 and x is equal to minus 13 by 2. We need the verification. So the verification. Just x is equal to minus 13 by 2 also verified. This procedure is very easy, so no need to discuss. Okay, also this verification. Okay, this is our solution. Both are verified. So x is equal to 13 by 2 and x is equal to 5 by 2. So already we have discussed the all portion of this exercise. Now today's homework is all example. You have to do the all example from 1 to last, because example is also very important for creative. So I think this is the total discussion of 5.1 and 5.2. I think you have to practice the maths, and you can contact with your subject teacher if you face any problem. That's all about today's class. Okay.